But have you ever wondered what goes into creating the world's most beloved cookie at this incredible speed? Today we're taking you inside the massive industrial operation that turns simple ingredients into the iconic treat that's been satisfying cravings for over a century. The story begins in 1912 when the National Biscuit Company, now known as Nabisco, created what would become a global phenomenon. The original Oreo featured a beautiful floral wreath design around the edge with the name proudly stamped in the center. But the magic wasn't just in the design. It was in the perfect marriage of two deep chocolate cookies embracing a smooth, sweet cream filling that would make this cookie legendary. What started as a single classic flavor has exploded into dozens of varieties, but the manufacturing process that creates these treats is a marvel of modern engineering and precision. Every single day, factories around the world produce millions of these cookies, and the process is far more complex and fascinating than you might imagine. Let's start with the ingredients, because not all ingredients are created equal. The flour isn't just any flour. It's locally sourced, all-purpose flour that's been finely sifted to ensure the smoothest possible dough texture. Here's a professional baking secret that applies to your home kitchen too: never overmix cookie dough. Too much mixing activates the gluten in the flour, making cookies tough instead of giving them the perfect crisp yet tender bite that makes Oreos so addictive. The sugar isn't ordinary either. Oreo uses finely ground sugar, never coarse crystals, because smooth dough creates smooth cookies. Surprisingly, only about 15% of the cookie dough is actually sugar. This keeps the sweetness subtle and perfectly balanced against that rich cream filling that everyone loves. But here's where it gets really interesting. That distinctive dark, almost black color that makes an Oreo instantly recognizable doesn't come from regular cocoa powder. It comes from alkalized cocoa powder, which is created by treating cacao with an alkalizing agent. This process not only deepens the color dramatically, but also mellows the flavor. Natural cocoa would be too tangy and way too light for the Oreo experience we all know and love. The industrial process begins with massive quantities of ingredients being poured into mixers that are larger than most people's bedrooms. Sugar, cocoa, salt, and other carefully guarded secret ingredients are combined first. Then comes the canola oil, which binds everything together into a dense, chocolatey mixture that smells absolutely incredible. The typical Oreo dough formula is roughly 40% flour, 25% cocoa, 15% sugar, 15% fat, and a dash of mystery ingredients that Nabisco keeps locked away in their vault. But here's something that might surprise you: they add dry ice to the mixture. Yes, dry ice. This rapidly cools the dough, making it much easier to handle and shape without cracking or breaking apart. Once the dough is properly chilled, a leavening agent is added, and the mixture is ready for its transformation from shapeless mass to perfectly formed cookies. The dough moves to the shaping and stamping area, where industrial rollers press it into perfect circles and stamp in that signature Oreo logo and decorative pattern that's more than just branding. It's a tradition that connects every cookie to that original 1912 design. These shaping machines are absolutely incredible. They can form up to 6,000 cookies per hour, working with mechanical precision that ensures every single cookie is identical. But the real magic happens next, in an oven that's 400 feet long and heated to temperatures between 340 and 360 degrees Fahrenheit. The cookies bake for 10 to 12 minutes, emerging perfectly crisp without being dried out. They're immediately hit with blasts of cooling air to preserve their structure and that satisfying crunch. Quality control is ruthless at this stage. Any cookies that are cracked, misshapen, or don't meet the exact specifications are pulled from the line instantly. Only perfect cookies move forward to the next stage. While those cookies are baking, something equally fascinating is happening in another part of the factory. The creamy center is being whipped up in precision-controlled mixers that would make any pastry chef jealous. The cream filling contains powdered sugar, vegetable fat, corn syrup, vanilla flavoring, and emulsifiers that give it that smooth, pipeable texture. Temperature control is critical here. The cream is kept between 68 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit to maintain that perfect consistency. Too cold and it won't pipe properly. Too warm and it becomes too runny to hold its shape between the cookies. This velvety filling is then pumped out in perfect swirls onto exactly half of the cookies coming off the production line.
The precision is mind-blowing.
Each cookie gets exactly the same amount of cream, positioned perfectly in the center, creating that iconic look we all recognize. Then comes the sandwich assembly, where the top cookies are gently pressed onto the cream-filled bottoms. The pressure has to be just right.
Too little and the cookies won't stick together.
Too much and the cream squeezes out the sides. This is where that incredible production speed really shows itself. Each production line can produce up to 3,000 finished Oreos every single minute. But the process isn't over yet. The assembled cookies head through a cooling tunnel that firms up the cream and ensures everything sets perfectly. Then robotic arms take over, lining up the cookies and packing them into trays with mechanical precision that never misses a beat. The automation is complete. From sorting the cookies into those familiar 11 cookie bundles to sealing the trays and boxing them for shipping, every step is handled by machines programmed for perfection. It's a ballet of technology and food science that transforms simple ingredients into the treat that's impossible to keep unopened for long. From the moment those ingredients are mixed to the second the packages are sealed and ready for shipping, every single Oreo is made with precision, quality control, and care that ensures whether you're eating one in New York or Tokyo, it tastes exactly the same as the one someone enjoyed over a century ago. The next time you twist apart an Oreo, you'll know the incredible journey it took to reach your hands.
What is your favorite Oreo flavor?
Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss more fascinating food factory deep dives.